Yes, stories. Never heard of them? So, like any good traveler, I have my share of stories of things that happened to me. So, you pick. Number 1, 2, or 3. Which one you want?
What? Why?
I really don't have titles for any of these, so I numbered them. Now, 1, 2, or 3.
3.
Number 3 happened when I was exploring, probably close to Colorado, next to Boulder Dome. Legion soldiers suddenly appeared. I was literally shaking in fear, since the Legion takes women to become slaves, and I looked like I could do some damage to them, full of guns and stuff. Next thing you know, a giant explosion happened on the dome. Literally an atomic bomb, like that of the Great War. Only this time, the damn thing blew up. I didn't see any nukes or nothing of the sort, so I assumed that it was a miscalculation from someone inside of it. But anyway, the Legion soldiers were distracted, and I was able to continue my traveling. And there you have it. Life is filled with mysteries, but I'm glad I can share some of my stories with you, my friend. My best friend, sorry.
It's okay. You mean a lot to me, too.
Do I? I mean, did you want to make this official? I do like you. Should I start calling you babe, then? Okay, I can live with that, babe. God, that's so weird. Let's continue to explore this place together, but don't leave my side, please?
A successful mission on all counts, sir.
Right behind you.
Fresh flowers.
Good morning, Commonwealth. This is Radio Freedom, the voice
It
of
was
the
an honor
Minutemen.
to fight at your side.
All quiet, which is how we like it.
Hey, you
Stay
want to
safe
head out
out
again?
there,
Just
people.
let me know.
What do we have?
Wow, look at that.
I'm not sure this is the best place to meditate about the meaning of life. About time, I was getting bored. Time for jet, I guess. About time, I was getting bored.
That depends. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty useless, actually. So, are you ready to get this show on the road?
Ready.
Let's go!
What's on your mind?
Honey,
Hun?
You ready to head out?
Maybe later.
if you need my help, I'm there.
Hey.
Ouais, besoin de quelque chose? You have the time to talk? I still have something I want to say to you.
What are you thinking about?
Okay, thank you. We've been on the road together for a while and I liked it. You probably have a lot of questions, but you left me alone. Thanks for that. Maybe it's time for you to get some answers. Want to know a bit about me?
I appreciate your trust.
Well, you're the first to earn it. First, I would like to say that I'm not exactly what you think I am. Won't you play a little game?
Game? What do you mean?
You have to guess what I am, and I tell you if you're right or wrong.
This is
Sometimes I
Radio
think you're crazy.
Miss Iceberg has an opinion
quiet,
about my
which is
sanity.
how we like it.
Interesting.
Stay safe out there, people.
Want to play or not?
Sure. Sounds fun.
Yeah, gonna be fun. So you're in?
Absolutely. I'm in. You're a tour guide?
What? No. Try again.
You're a synth?
No, not really. I'm sorry, I'm stupid. I'm beating around the bush because it's hard for me. You know, I have not always been what I am today. I had another life. It was another time. Gone.
What are you?
I don't know. Maybe a human mistake? Or maybe a wonder of science? Or maybe just a piece of junk?
Keep talking.
Look at me, tell me, what do you see?
You certainly look like a woman.
Really? You see a woman? Well, that's interesting. I keep that in mind. But you know, for most of people, I'm just a freak. I'm not used to what I am. I was so different before. And now,
This is
now
Radio
look at
Freedom,
this.
the voice
What
of the
am I?
Minuteman.
Nothing
It's
but a
7 a.m.
monster. A human-shaped
Nothing to report
canister
at the
with
moment.
nothing
Stay tuned for
inside.
updates.
A scent? Why? Is it
tuned
comfortable
to
to see that
Radio
I'm not
Freedom.
made of flesh because a part of me is robotic?
Nothing to report.
I was born
Stay
human.
safe, people.
I just got a teeny upgrade. But it's just a matter of fact. I'm not a machine.
If you were just a machine, would we even be having this conversation?
Who knows? It's a pretty long story.
Give me the short version.
There is no short version.
So give me the details.
It was a long time ago. I was a mercenary. With my abilities, I could make a fortune, but I got some bad habits. Burning the candle at both ends. I always thought it was better to burn out than to fade away. Psycho's a long dear friend. I
You're
think
tuned
I just
Radio
wanted to
Freedom,
forget.
voice of the
I
Minuteman.
mean, forget the reality,
All quiet,
the
which is
truth
how we like
about
it.
me,
Stay
about
safe
my
out there,
life.
people.
This ugly reality. I was a killer, a cold-blooded murderer. They say the best things are free, but I wanted everything. Someone had a job for me. As long as there was some money at the end, I wasn't watching. Drugs were making me blind, and I didn't want to see. I guess in the worst moments of my life, Psycho was my most faithful friend. Making me sleep without nightmares, working without thinking, and just standing up. I evolved myself for years. I guess I'm afraid of fighting too much or
It's
too
8
little.
a.m.
I've been on this blurry way to hell for
Nothing to
years,
report.
until
Stay
I
safe,
got
people.
this mission that changed my life forever.
That sounds really, really bad.
Yeah, that mission turned bad. Really bad. The usual story. A guy hired me to kill his wife's lover. Easy work, at least on paper, because the mission started to mess up when I arrived by my target's house. Another mercenary was already there and he didn't look happy. He was talking with my target in the middle of the street. I hid and watched them. The situation was very bizarre. I had a strange feeling. Something wasn't right. I kept hiding long enough to hear them talking about getting back home. So I thought the mercenary was hired by my target's wife to get him home. This didn't fit to my mission, which was to hunt him down.
What did you do?
My job. I grabbed my gun, jumped out of my
This
hiding
is
place,
Radio Freedom.
said sorry for compromising a lovely family
All
reunion,
quiet across the
and then I
Colorado.
shot
Stay
everyone.
safe out there.
It was a damn good fight. But something was definitely not right. That mercenary was much too skilled. I mean, he was not the usual mercenary type guy. He was different. I must confess, I was almost sad to kill someone with his abilities and his style. But, you know, I'm never sad for too long. One dose of psycho and everything is forgotten. At least for a while. I know, it's a pretty disgraceful description of me, but this is just the dirty truth, and sadly things were not getting any better after that.
Tell me what happened.
Something happened with the birds.
Wait, what?
The birds. They started acting weird. The first time I really noticed this, I was eating a sandwich in Dock Square, and I saw a bunch of seagulls coming next to me. I thought they were attracted by my food, so I just forgot about it. But after that, some birds kept sticking around
This
me.
is Radio
All the
Freedom,
time,
broadcasting
wherever
all
I
day,
was,
all across the
whatever
Commonwealth.
I did, I always
you
had
report.
at least one
Stay
or
safe
two
out there,
birds
everyone.
flying around me. It was creepy.
What did you do?
It was oppressive to the point that I started to feel very uncomfortable next to them. So, from time to time, I used to shoot some of them. But, you know, I can't get rid of them. They come back. They always come back.
This is crazy.
Yeah, this is crazy. And I was going crazy. I couldn't see the point of all this anymore. What was my life? I was using Psycho more than ever, selling my soul each day for a few caps, wasting my bullets shooting at birds, and so what?
What happened?
Well, what had to happen finally happened. I bought some of this super duper psycho from a guy. A fucking psychopath. But man, his drugs are awesome. Too awesome, I guess, 'cause I got super duper high. Yeah, I will never forget that night.
I'm listening.
It was a nice evening of July. I was alone. Everything was quiet. The perfect scenario to inject some super duper crap into my veins. This sounds like a bad decision, right?
You need to stop using chems. I'm serious.
Yeah, but it's too late now. It was already too late anyway. It was a bad idea. Yeah, it was. And I regretted it pretty quickly. At first it was great, I won't lie. It was a goddamn high. But you know, too high. Much too high. And I wanted it to stop, but no. There was no return. I felt very bad. So I got outside to take a breath. But my legs wouldn't agree with me. So I felt on the floor. But it was okay. Gravity couldn't hurt me anymore. Nothing would hurt me anymore. You know, it was too late. I looked above me. There was a summer sky and all these stars.
Nothing to report at the moment.
They looked like
Stay
little
tuned.
fishes. I wish I could dance with them over the night, but it was too late. The Sandman was coming, he said. Silly little girl, it's time to sleep. Don't worry, this was just a nightmare, and now it's over. Can you hear them? Birds beating their wings.
What did they want?
Me, they wanted me, alive. The birds! I felt them coming over me, perching on my body, their claws scratching my back and their beaks pinching my flesh. I woke up on the ground with a startled jolt. I opened my eyes and I saw him. His shadow was coming from the light. He was all dressed in white. I couldn't see his face, it was so bright, but I knew he was there for me. I asked, "Are you an angel?" But he said, "What a mess you are. Come here." Then he took me in the light with him.
What are you talking about?
It was so bright, but no, I wasn't going to heaven. Actually, it was a teleporting device.
This is Radio Freedom.
Pretty similar to the one I gave you.
What happened?
Nothing new to
What
report.
happened next
Tuned here
is,
for Minutemen alerts.
well, a part of my humanity was erased,
This
later
is
replaced
Radio
by
Freedom.
data. I lost what I was and became what I am.
Nothing to report.
Now,
Stay
my
safe,
heart
people.
beating code is binary, and my memory is a hard drive. Sometimes, we have to make sacrifices to get back from our ashes. There's always a price to pay when playing with magic.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about real magic. Once upon a time, there was a man who was using magic all the time. From his ivory tower, he watched me killing the wrong guy. He could have been mad at me, but I did it so well that instead he had a plan for me. So, through the eyes of his feathered watchers, he kept an eye on me. But that night, I wasn't supposed to go to bed so early. It was not in his plan. So he locked me in a bright cell and filled me full of chemicals. He kept me in his castle. He was waiting for the storm. When the thunder struck, taking me out of hell, I was born again. I opened my eyes and I saw his face for the first time. He was staring at me, all dressed in white. He leaned over me and whispered in my ear. We're not playing God. We're only attempting to set things right. There's nothing you should fear. Be easy.
What happened to you?
I don't know how long I remained locked up. I remember walking in a cycle for hours, months, maybe years in this small bright cell. I hated this light. I hated this room. I hated this robotic voice coming from nowhere saying,
Change of direction from time to time, you will win your new joints.
it no longer mattered to me whether it was night or day. I remember walking in a cycle for hours saying my name. I'm Darleen. I'm Darleen. I'm Darleen. Darleen. I didn't want to forget who I was. Who I was. That's me, that I was trying so hard to forget before. Now, I was trying to retrieve these binary pieces of my blurry past. I couldn't be that killing machine he wanted me to be. Not anymore. Be
11
easy
a.m.
again and
Radio
again.
Freedom, the
Be
voice
easy.
of the
Be
Minutemen.
easy.
Nothing
I
to
heard it
report.
too many
Keep it tuned
times.
here for Minutemen alerts.
Be easy. That's what they say when they want you to be someone you don't want to be. Be easy. Oh, what I said. You gonna tell me the magic shutdown card? Come on, please do it. Hell can be worse than this life. Be easy. I didn't want it anymore. Be easy. Just tell me one more time. Be easy. So I was. Just one more time. I kissed him, but I told him this was the last time. And while my fingers were compressing his carotid, and while his body was slowly sagging between my arms, I whispered in his ear, I'm the shadow of the downfall, the monster you created, and now I will give you back that gift. I will make you feel the caress of death, so you'll be just like me. It took 6 guys to get me off his body. I wanted him to suffer as much as I loved him.
That's a hell of a story.
After that, I was tied to a bed. No comic book, no pancakes, nothing. Punished I was. No, I'm kidding,
This
it
is
was just
Radio
horrible.
Freedom, broadcasting
During
all
this
day,
time,
all
man,
across the Commonwealth.
far from his grip,
Nothing
the
to
whole
report.
world he built
Stay
around
safe,
me
people.
started to crack down. The sun he was slowly fell into the sea. He was dead now, and I killed him. Was his power over me just an illusion, a mirage, that only existed in my head?
Whoa, you're safe. Calm down.
Don't you understand? I'm a creature, rebuilt from ashes, a morbid phoenix walking the earth. If I live through this, it's only because he decided it, because he took me out of hell, because he took me out of the lion's den, and now I will live forever, 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 forever. The eternity sounds pretty long,
This
don't you
is
see?
Radio Freedom.
I don't want to be alone. I don't want to be
All
alone.
quiet.
Nobody wants
It's
to
how
be
we like it.
alone.
Stay safe out there, people.
It's all right. You're safe now.
I'm Darleen. I'm Darleen. I'm Darleen. I'm Darleen. Darleen had a mole rat, a mole rat, a mole rat. Darleen had a mole rat and his name was Penny. He used to dig some holes, some holes, some holes. He used to dig some holes in the glowing sea. One day he dug a grave, a grave, a grave. One day he dug a grave, but our corpse disappeared.
Is everything all right?
Buggy, wait a second.
System restore points listed. Please wait while your files and settings are being restored. Please wait while your files and settings are being restored. Please wait while your files and settings are being restored.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk about it later. I don't have to be sorry about what I am, but I don't want to impose this on someone else. I need to know. Will you bear with me?
Friends take care of each other. No matter what.
This is very nice, thank you. And soon, if things stay that way between us, I'll tell you the end of my story.
And where are the crowds? People here seem to have little interest in history. You need something, madame?
Never mind.
As you wish.